I'm only here for a minute. Bet you want a girl to keep it independent, and I know you gotta like a girl that's this appealing. Get you caught up in the moment, then I'll get you in your feelings. Tell your boys that you gon' meet them later.
Boy, we've just gotten started here, and already these guys have been handed a really difficult decision to make.
Have some stories to tell when you take it. Clementine one time.
Boy, the skills just leap out at you with this guy. He will be a very important part of this ball club.
Gotta go, I got a flight up in the morning.
Well, not too tough to see into the thought process of that pick. 2 words here. Difference maker. That's what that pick right there is.
Not tonight, though.
So, with a handful of starters already nailed down, you have to ask yourself, do you dare go for depth, or do you just try to cover as many areas? What to do here? Build up the interior of your line, or get that skill player to add another? Oh, and that's a key upgrade right there. He's versatile, athletic, and a big upgrade over what they had. Yeah, I don't think you needed a crystal ball to see that pick coming. That's all about loyalty and familiarity right there. These middle rounds are where your decisions can really impact your team, because if you pass on certain positions, there's no guarantee you're going to see them again. Now it's getting to the time of the draft where you really want to get lucky. Yeah, I think with that pick, you're just looking to build up your core. Get some guys in here that can help round out the roster.
The writing's on the wall. There's more than meets the eye with her.
Always a tough decision, offense or defense. It's all about finding the right balance when you're putting a team together. And now, which side of the football will they address here? Some interesting options either way. No surprise to see a few Denver Broncos in this. Does this pick fill a big need? I'm not so sure that it does, but it is at least a slight improvement over what they had in place.
tougher, not a bluffer. I want you to be Molly, don't have to take it undercover. Just under the bells are ringing, people singing, rice is throwing, flower bringing. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, the honeymoon is when we going, and I take you to a place that you didn't even know exists. What's your wish? Dinner at the Eiffel Tower in Paris.
Shot us in the basement party, yeah. Turn into the greatest party, yeah. Never see my baby coming. Just once, we went up, yeah. And my love a tripping, yeah. Now I feel my body drifting, yeah. Baby girl, she got me lifted, the mind tripping, yeah.
All right, Larry, hope everyone is settled in for a great Draft Champions contest. Here, lucky to witness it, I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. These guys that you see on your screen, they won't be witnessing, they will be participating in what should be an excellent game. Let's get down to the field. It's time for kick. And it's the birth of a new club as we're underway in Draft Champions. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. Malcolm Jenkins up to make the stop.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game. Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And that will be caught, but out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here. A third down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. And some changes here as the D-line separates some.
Here we go now.
They'll run it here. This is James White. Cuts back, left sideline. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They keep it on the ground. White again. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Keenan Allen, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Defense looking to hold serve one last time here on 3rd and 7. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On 3rd down, Elway. He's going to go up top again. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And he hits the tight end. It's Deion Sims. That one good for 21 yards. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. And that's what you got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there, those 4th down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown. James White, 34 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
The throw on second down is locked. And Escobar has it left side. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
A first down carry by Elliott. Room here to run. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Second down following the incompletion. One receiver left, that's Allen. On 2nd and 10, Locke. And this is incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Now a hit, and Locke lost the football. It's out. They'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. But the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Marvin Lewis tries for it, but comes up empty. And as a result, possession switches hands. And now back out comes the offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident.
And this is caught inside the 5. Back now with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Austin football to begin quarter number 2. So they're operating in the red zone. First down and goal. The offense knocking on the door. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
That'll go as a loss of 5. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. One receiver left. That's Allen. 3rd and goal. Elway. And it's caught. Touchdown. Doug Baldwin from 10 yards out. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. And he is going to lose yardage here. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. Well, they've gone backwards so far in this series. 3rd and 13. They'll fake it. Now Love. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. Now this offense ready to take over again. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Tennessee after this. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Elway. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And what a big-time play there. 52 yards.
It's bad enough watching all the highlight reels, watching guys in warm-ups, going up and making these incredible one-handed acrobatic catches. But when it happens right in front of you, when you're defending him, that just makes your day that much longer, and you just wonder, how are we ever going to cover these guys? So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly.
Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Elway. He's got time. And it's caught. Touchdown. Keenan Allen, a 5-yard touchdown. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was the super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. 2nd and 10, Luck again. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and they're going to have a third down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. 3rd and 2, Luck. And he's got his man, Hilton. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Luck on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. And quickly they get to the line. On 1st down, it's Luck. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Back to the air, Luck on 2nd down. He's got time in the pocket. Drops it underneath to Elliott. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Off of play action, Luck rolling to his right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Vontae Davis. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And that's caught inside the 35. So we reach, so this guy's just sitting there, right? He's got like 30 hot dogs in front of him. And what's that? Apparently we're back. Okay, so Larry's halftime show got cut off. Sorry, we were doing story time here in the booth. We are ready, though, for the 3rd quarter. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. They built a good 1st half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice 1st half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On 2nd down, Elway. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zach Kerr in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, that allows your blitzers to get there.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
And it's fielded at the 34. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out will come the offense as they take over. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the 2nd half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two. As far as I'm concerned, Andrew Luck can do it all. I mean, he's an underrated runner, toughness in the pocket, strong and stout, but let's face it, the money.
And it's caught. Touchdown. T.Y. Hilton from 10 yards out. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense.
He's got a man complete. He got 29 yards that time. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Elway to throw on second. He gets it to Sims, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. And they're going to speed things up here.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And on display right there, the arm that made John Elway a lot of money.
And that's going to leave a mark because when he throws it with that much force, one of the best arms the game has ever seen, one of the strongest ones, it does leave a mark. They actually called it the Elway cross because you could see the imprint on a player after he caught one of those bullet passes.
Second down, Elway. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Back now in Nashville. So the D-line's going to spread out. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now Elway on third and long. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now fourth down. So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try. This to make it a 3-score game late. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that'll push the lead up to 17. And you figure with that, this game's pretty well out of reach.
It would take a heck of a comeback at this point. Being 3 scores down, I think that's too much to ask with time winding down here in the fourth.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
Let's see if they can figure that out right here. Luck now to throw. A dump off to Elliott. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
And that's understanding where the markers are because it's not just running two.
Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nolan Carroll. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes after saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Here's White, and he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Now this offense ready to take over again. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. 2nd and 10, Luck again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, 3rd down here.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic, and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Desperation time for Luck on 4th down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And as a result, possession switches hands. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Green 39! Green 39!
Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. They stay on the ground with White. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on 1st down. They did that plus 3.
Elway now looking to throw on 3rd. And he hits the tight end. It's Deion Sims. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. Elway wants to throw. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Hello, my name is Kamal. I am from the clouds. I'm a human. I'm a human now, but I used to be your raindrop, word up. I'm really good at putting words up. I make them levitate and circle with the birds. I don't need to force it, I let it occur. Whatever occurs, thank you. Feel like I was touched by an angel. Once again, a whole nother angle. I got a lot of holes in my ankle. I got a lot of love and a whole lot of ignorance, and that's a good thing if you want to relate. I'm just trying 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 to relate. Presence, now, presence, come out, come out, come out, come out, It's come out like a power within him. I get you down like gravity, rap, rackety, rappers, and raps rapidly follow the rapid into the rapids of being rapping and rattling, rattle riddles and rivets into the sky. I'm a rebel, feeling riveting, rhythmically clear. I am vigorous, spinner right to the rhythm, widow to side eye. I am the killer in the grasses. I am the kid in the corner with the glasses. I am the specter, you should respect her. I don't expect the special, ain't special. I don't expect nothing. I'm just really glad I can say something. It's a blessing. Ain't no stress affecting my presence. But sometimes the pressure keep pressing. Worst keeps my impression impressed. That's the way to relate. I'm just trying 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 to relate. Presence, now, presence, come out, come out.
Thank you, Larry. Brandon Gaudin, along with Charles Davis here in the booth. We are set for a spectacular draft champions matchup and some spectacular talent on your screen right now. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get down to the field for kickoff. Two teams here amped and ready for football, and off we go in week 2 of Draft Champions. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The man in motion is Brown. Now it's the Chiefs' all-time leading rusher. It's Jamal Charles on the carry. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
There's so many things that go into playing the position of linebacker. Some of them are actually subtle. Doing the drill work that you do all the time in practice and carrying it over to the game. Get rid of blockers and get to the ball carrier and knock him down for a loss.
Let's go!
Off the play fake, Prescott. And left side here, it's Graham. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 8 on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Here we go! What? Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Here we go!
Short yardage situation. Here's Charles. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
On offense, the guy that you want to have the best eyes on the field are your quarterbacks, so you can see everything pre-snap, and then, of course, as the play develops. On defense, oftentimes it's the linebacker, and on this play, his eyes took him right to the ball, and he made a nice tackle.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. And a great spot to start this drive from here. On 1st and 10, Locke. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he stopped immediately there. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
Throwing on third down, Luck. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Justin Houston in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Brad Nortman on to punt it away. This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Second down, Jamal Charles. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, things like this, you maybe give them a mulligan. They're going to happen when you got a team that's only played together one time.
Listen, you know it's difficult to get in sync offensively when you haven't had the reps together.
And that can be a problem in draft champions.
Yeah, I know, because you don't have the time. That's part of what makes these games so unpredictable.
And fun for us to call. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Luck now to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Luck. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
So many components go into a well-executed screen pass. You've got to sell. Offensive line's got to sell like they've missed blocks, and then they move out, and they're out in front of the running back. He's got to sell that he's trying to block it, and he slips out into the route. The quarterback has to sell that maybe he's trying to throw it downfield. Instead, he slips it off to the running back, and when you get one set perfectly, you have to catch the ball, and that didn't happen on that play.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And, of course, coming off the safety the last time they had the football. I never want that.
No, that's pretty unique, too, isn't it? When you give up points that way and the scoreboard, you look up and it says 2-0, it can throw you a little bit. Let's see if they can put that to the side and move forward.
Prescott now gets it to Strong. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. And they've got it here with a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. On third down, it's Prescott. Finding time. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. On fourth down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Back deep is T.Y. Hilton. That's taken on the 25. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And here now the offense heading back out there. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Sheldon Richardson there to make the play.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
A couple of Bills team up to bring him down there.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that any time you hand the ball to a back.
Block on third down. Drops it underneath to Elliott. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
To throw is Luck. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll bring up a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs. Time to step aside. Back to Buffalo after this. Luck on first down. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
On second down, Elliott. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Now Luck over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. And they're going to go soft on the corners. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So it'll be first down here after the run. One man in the backfield, Elliott. Luck To the right side, complete to Escobar. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
To throw on second down is Locke. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They come out here in the eye. They'll try again with Elliott. And he goes backwards on this. Now the Bills will take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Give him 4 yards there, but they're still well short of the goal line with 4th down now looming. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So on 4th down, Marvin Lewis sends on the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Suckup will put this one right through, and that will give us the very rare scoreline of 5-0. It's a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they get the field goal near the end of the first half to expand that lead.
Now, that's got to feel good, but they can't let up. Now on the kickoff, they've got to make sure they don't give up a big return or big yardage to set up the other team for one last chance to score themselves.
And he is going to be taken down inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. And now out come the Bills. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
They'll start the drive with Jamal Charles. And some room to maneuver. Cuts it out to the sideline. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry? So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Throwing is Luck. Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. Charles Haley in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Third and long, it's Luck. He'll dump it off to Procise. 23 yards on the play.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking 1st down.
This is Elliott. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Now Elliott. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 5-yard touchdown run. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way, because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And on 2nd and 10 now. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Back to the air, Luck on 2nd down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch. And most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Here's Brad Nordman now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Now that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
Out of his end zone, Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. And it's third down.
This has been a really nice day for the defense. They've made it so difficult to find open receivers because they're able to squeeze the passing lanes down. A lot of what they're doing is communicating. Receivers in one area, receivers in another area. They're almost what they call passing them off from one defender to the next, even in zone defenses, and making it very hard to find an open spot for the quarterback to deliver the ball.
Touchdown. Jamal Charles, 99 yards. And the Bills have cut it to within a score. So how about that for a backbreaker? Again, 99 yards.
And how about the audacity of the play call? When you're backed up that close to your goal line, usually you're just trying to run some type of a wedge play, a quarterback sneak, a dive, anything to try and create some room and take care of the ball. But that's confidence in your offensive line that they'll protect the guy throwing it, and he finds his guy for 99 yards. I love what they just did.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
On first down, Luck. And that is incomplete. Gavin Escobar, his big tight end, was the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to have the football back as the third quarter comes to an end. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. A first down carry here for Charles. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on third down.
When the 4-3 defense is functioning really well, you know who stays what we call clean and no one gets to him? The guy playing the middle linebacker position, the guy we call Mike. That means the defensive front is eating up all the blocks and just let him go to the football and make a play.
Let's go!
On third down, it's Prescott. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Mitchell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And that was a young pup, the rookie, being intercepted by a veteran DB.
And I loved our quick conversation in pregame with him on the field where he said, hey, look, I love playing these young quarterbacks. They don't know a whole lot yet, so I can use my mind to put me in a position to make a play.
No gain on the play there, second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
Give him 30 yards there.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield across the 45.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the first down.
Here's Luck. Caught left side by Hilton. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Now a first down throw. Luck. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Touchdown! Marvin Harrison, 30 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
I think it's easy to say mission accomplished.
So the two-point conversion successful. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Charles, the low setback. And he'll get it up the middle. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again. You throw.
And this will be caught at the 30. A big play here for Buffalo. 58 yards. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Prescott on first down. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. Going underneath for Charles. And he'll go out of bounds down inside the 15-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you either throw.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Robert Woods, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bills draw a bit closer.
And they put it in the end zone, which was job one. Now they have to convert. And then it's decision time, isn't it?
Yeah, this is what all teams go through. You look at the clock, you're inside 2 minutes, look at your timeouts, make that onside kick decision.
Yeah, how do you feel about your defense, where you are in terms of the scoreboard, and the time left on the clock, as you noted? So many things to go through.
And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call the timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Throwing now, Luck. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
A couple of Bills team up to bring him down there. A road win in the National Football.
tell your nose keep running and the money keep coming. Hey, I'ma keep ballin'. Hey, rock a pop spallin'. Hey, carefree, I've been living carefree. So much in the air, we can barely even breathe. Hey, I really worry about things I don't know. You say I'm living wrong, you ain't wrong, running long way. So think about it, it ain't nothing I don't know. All the money that I saw, I don't think I'm ever wrong.
Thank you, Larry. So the picks are in. We welcome you to this Draft Champions contest. I'm Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, ready to call the action. And let's get to it. Down to the field. It's time for kickoff. The getting to know each other process is over. Time to get down to it. And we're off in week 3 of Draft Champions. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Luck on first down. And his first look is incomplete.
One thing we often talk about is setting the tone in a game. How about this? They came after him on play 1 and put him on the turf and forced an incompletion.
Something for him to think about immediately right off the bat.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to back off either. I think that they had success on the first play. Typically, when a defense does that, they've announced to you that this is what they plan to do throughout the game.
A very solid gain of 27. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
Now Luck out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be third down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Hard throw, incomplete. The intended receiver there, Allen, and that'll bring up a fourth down. And it appears they'll go for it here on fourth down. A big call on the game's opening drive. They snap it to Locke. Flush to his right. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards.
We know it's tough enough to pick up first downs on third down plays, but when you go for it on fourth down, sometimes you're actually just praying, and on that play, the prayer was answered.
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Kevin Johnson. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now left side here to Bryant. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs, and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 2 yards out. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
On 2nd down, McNair. And Barnage has it on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. They come out with one back and three tight ends. On second down, it's Bell. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on third down.
And that's why you see a lot of teams that like to play 4-3 defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well. Because you count on your defensive front, the tackles and the ends, to eat up the blocking in the offensive line and keep that guy in the middle clean so he can roam to the football and make a tackle. In this case, he introduced himself and said, "Hello, my name is Mike."
Well, he just threw an interception last drive, nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of different driving on those paved roads and those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? 'Cause that's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bouncy bounce to it.
You spent some time on some Tennessee country
I
roads.
certainly have. Plenty of family back there. God love them.
Now this offense ready to take over again. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Now, that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They come out here in the I. They'll run with Elliott. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. And the 2-minute warning lurking. This will probably be the last play before we hit it.
Yeah, they want to get themselves in position to score in this last shot before the clock hits.
Here's Locke. Caught left side by Hilton. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. And now a first down following that long gain. On first down, it's Locke. And a little floater there is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott. That'll bring up 2nd down. 10 yards still left on 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Locke. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Throwing on 3rd down, Locke. Escaping the pressure right. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. And not great starting field position here for the offense. Now McNair looking for a first down throw. Pryor has it complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Second down and just 1. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. From the gun, here's McNair. Looking for Barnage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it.
And Luck will be intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. They go back to the air here after the INT. And that's complete. It's Sims. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there for KC. 42 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
So now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them. Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Everson Griffin in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And now the offense will look to respond after the sack. So the D-line's going to spread out. On 2nd down, McNair. His throw caught at about the 5. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And let's see 6 defensive backs out there. They're in the dime here on 3rd and goal. They isolate Hopkins on the left side.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's McNair. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we send you a couple hours south to Orlando, let's check in with Larry Ridley for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. So 2nd down, 3 yards to go now. They'll run it now out of the gun. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And this carry now is productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, it hasn't been a whole lot of fun for Le'Veon Bell in this ball game, trying to find room to run the ball. I'm sure they're going to have to change some things up because he's so versatile. They've got to get the ball in his hands somehow and create some space because they're losing this game.
Well, defensively, you've got to key in on Bell, make him the focal point to stop, and they've been able to do that.
And he has gotten better every year he's been in the league, always adding something to his game, one of the premier runners in the NFL.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. On first down, it's McNair. Caught left side, it's Barnage. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it second down. Offense in a good spot here, 2nd and 2.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. To throw, McNair. This is Bell on the dump off. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. So he makes the grab and the change move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line, giving them time to complete that first down pass.
The give is to Bell. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Here's McNair. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's got some space here. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And all the way down to the 29. Back now in Jacksonville. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th. On first down, it's locked. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Quan Alexander. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Here we go.
Now McNair looking for a first down throw. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And some room to work. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. 31 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Here we go.
On first and 10, McNair. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The tight end, Gary Barnage, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it that you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the 4th quarter, got to feel pretty good as a defense.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Emerson Griffin in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. From the gun, here's McNair. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Time for a break. And no, it's incomplete. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Luck going to throw it. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Luck. Throwing left side, it's complete. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On 1st down, Prosise. And able to push his way. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play.
Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Now it's Luck. To the right side, complete to Escobar. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily
under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium. That's certainly applied here.
Hello, my name is Kamal. I am from the clouds. I'm a human now, but I used to be a raindrop. Word up, I'm really good at putting words up. I make them levitate and circle with the birds. I don't need to force it, I let it occur. Whatever occurs, thank you. Feel like I was touched by an angel. Once again, a whole nother angle. I got a lot of holes in my ankle. I got a lot of love and a whole lot of ignorance, and that's a good thing if you want to relate. I'm just trying 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 to relate. Presence, now, presence, come out, come out, come It's come out like a power within him. I get you down like gravity, rackety rappers, and raps rapidly follow the rapid into the rapids, and being rapping and rattling, rattle riddles and rivets into the sky. I am a rebel, feeling riveting, rhythmically right, and vigorous, spinning right to the rhythm, whittle the side eye. I am the killer in the grasses. I am the kid in the corner with the glasses. I am the specter, you should respect them. I don't expect the special, ain't special. I don't expect nothing. I'm just really glad I can say something. It's a blessing. Ain't no stress affecting my presence. But sometimes the pressure keep pressing. Worst keeps my impression impressed. That's the way to relate. I'm just trying 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 to relate. From the present, now, present, come out, come out, come out.
You're a crack at dawn, Monday morning coffee, strong pouring everything you got into a paycheck Friday night. You're a power stroke, diesel backhoe riding king. 18-wheeler driving, living life in between the lines of clocking in and quitting time. Then the six-string circus comes to town. We hang them speakers over the crowd. When the lights come on, everybody screaming, lighters in the sky, yeah, everybody singing every word to every song of the girl they're taking tonight. When the lights come on, everybody's feeling a hallelujah from the floor to the ceiling. Yeah, the drink that we're having, the smoke that we're having, the party we throw, it's going all night long. When the lights come on, when the lights come on, you're a little shy thing with a wild side on a night like this. You just can't hide, cause it's time to live it up. So come on and raise your cup. If we talk about memories, yeah, we're gonna make them. Talking about rules, you know we're gonna break them. When the lights come on, everybody screaming, lighters in the sky, yeah, everybody singing every word to every song of the girl they're taking tonight. When the lights come on, everybody's feeling a hallelujah from the floor to the ceiling. Yeah, the drink that we're having, the smoke that we're having, the party we throw, it's going all night long. When the lights come on, when the lights come on. Yeah, we all the same cause we thinking the same thing. We on the same page cause we sipping the same drink. Here's a little something to thank y'all for showing up. Aldine and the boys are about to blow it up. When the lights come on and everybody's screaming, lighters in the sky, yeah, everybody's singing every word to every song of the girl they're taking tonight. When the lights come on, everybody's feeling a hallelujah from the floor to the ceiling. Yeah, the drink that we're having, the smoke that we're having, the party we throw, it's going all night long. When the lights come on, when the lights come on, your buzz blowing it up, it's going all night long. When the lights come on.
Thank you very much, Larry Ridley. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. We are ready for this draft champions matchup as you get a quick peek at some of the stars in today's game. We're ready to go. Let's get down to kickoff. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Draft Champions. This will be fielded at the 8. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. They come out here in the I.
Green 39!
They go play action here on first down. And it's complete to Jacob Tamme. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Here we go now. 319! 319!
Now a play fake here on first down. Incomplete on the right side. It's Tamme. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
No. Check. Patriot!
Now a first down throw. Simeon. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Jacob Tamme, there. And that'll bring up second down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And I know it seems like we say this a lot in broadcast booths, but a quarterback can hold on to the football too long in these situations. I think he did right there.
Oh, I agree with you totally. Sometimes you have to understand situations. Get rid of the football, save some yardage, but make it less to gain for the next down. Instead, he was so hipped on ball security, he held on to it and took a big sack.
Finds his target, Montgomery. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Here we go now.
Simeon on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And down inside the 15 he goes.
All right, I'm doing my rudimentary math here. That's his third catch here in the first quarter. I don't know if it's just game plan or he's just finding his way open.
And maybe a little of both.
Here we go now. Green 39!
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Now, they had the box stacked. That run was going nowhere from the start.
And when you say stacked, you really mean it, don't you? Because when you're talking about a 46 defense, commonly known as the Bear defense, you're covering up the guys inside, and you're allowing other people to get in there close to the line of scrimmage, usually an 8-man front. That's difficult to block for an offense. On that play, the defense won in a big way. No gain at all.
Back to throw, Simeon. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Elvis Domerville from that outside linebacker spot. He's able to get in there for a loss of 9. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. Third and long. It's Simeon. This will be caught inside the 10. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So the folks here in the stands this afternoon, they're happy about that one. Their guys get the early advantage after the opening drive field goal.
And they should be happy. Their guys look good getting down the field, and that's got to give them hope that good things are in store here today.
And with the new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. They'll fake it. Now Love. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass, and completing it.
On first down, Love. Buying time to his left. And this one's incomplete. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's San Antonio football here to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out. On 2nd and 10, Locke. And he whips that one incomplete there. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Kevin Johnson. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
toe bashed it.
Super toe.
Again, it's Williams. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Simeon wants to throw on 3rd and 1. This is Montgomery with a grab over the middle. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
From the red zone now, Simeon. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Ricky Williams from 10 yards out, and the Falcons will add on to their lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need to rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
A minute 59 to go in the first half. More from Cleveland after this. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the comebacker. A nice gain of 21 yards.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. From the 50, it's Locke. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And that one was knocked away, and I think the defender's going to be a little upset with themselves. They made the play on the football, but that one felt like a forced pass by the quarterback. Thought he had someone open. He really wasn't. Maybe an example of having too much confidence in his receiver that no matter what, I'm going to throw it to him. And that was a play made by the defense, and it could have been a bigger one.
Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
And fix the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic. So anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
He'll dump it off to Procise. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence. Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
And power running here down to the 6-yard line. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3. And quickly, they get to the line. They go to Elliott again, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 5-yard touchdown run. And his guys have made this a one-score game now.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he is out of bounds here on the return. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On first down, it's Simeon. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams and now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here they come, the road team now getting the football first to start this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. On second down, here's Love. And complete on the right side, it's Corliss. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. Here's Love, and that is incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
Third and 2, Simeon. And finding Fedorowicz. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And he's brought down. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. Now, that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Final minute now of the third quarter. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. To throw on second is Simeon. This is Montgomery with a grab over the middle. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Simple slant route, and part of a really nice hard throw by the quarterback.
Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver. They were perfectly in sync, and he put it right on him on the inside route.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Well, at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
Flushed out right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. They come up in an offset eye. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they get the 3 here, but you wonder whether that's going to be enough.
Yeah, I mean, you've now made it so they need a touchdown rather than a field goal to catch them. But you're right. If they'd gotten 6 out of that drive, this would be a much different game.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
so well. Go to something else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Escobar with it over the middle. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
On 1st and 10, Locke. Wide open receiver complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They'll get 17 yards there. And that'll give them a 1st down. 1 receiver left, 2 to the right. On 1st down, Locke. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Sometimes it looks pretty simple, batting the ball away, but oftentimes there's some pretty good teaching and practice that goes into it. Being able to get to the receiver, not interfere, and get his hands through the football and knock it away.
He'll dump it off to Procise. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. Leading here late, so a chance for the defense to really close out this game if they can halt the offense. Locke on 3rd down. And Escobar has it left side. And he will have a 1st down as they get into the ground at the 37. Fresh set of downs here. 1 man in the backfield, Elliott. He'll get the football here. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
Again, it's Elliott. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Shift together here from the D-line. He's back to throw. Drops it underneath to Elliott. And he's able to... And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. This defense hasn't let them in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. And the Falcons going to use another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. They'll run it with Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott unable to punch it in. And the Falcons are close to finishing off this football game. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They have the lead. Still a 1-possession game, but the defense got the stop. They've got the football now. Just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off. And, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means balls.
Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They run it again with Williams. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Now a stoppage here. We'll get another timeout. That'll be their 2nd, so 1 more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. They come up in an offset eye. Now it's Simeon. Finds his target, Montgomery. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And this defense, they needed that 1 more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that 1 more stop.
Feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
Well, pardon. Alarm failed me this morning and I missed our AM workout.
We set the roof on fire. 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 We set the roof on.
Yo, man, what's up, bro?
What up?
Dog, I'm here, man. I just want to talk, man. I'm just chilling, man. I'm trying to get back in the top 200. What's up with you, man?
Nah, shit. I'm gonna see how far I fell. I'm at 244 now.
Huh?
I'm ranked 244 now.
244?
Yeah.
Hey, man, don't feel bad, man, because I'm only 6'90", but in the first two seasons, I was ranked in the top 200, so don't feel bad, man. I haven't played as much as I'm still finding back up. So you didn't feel like some garbage,
Yeah, I see you got 4 championships, 39 wins. But me, I got 1 championship, 49 wins, 192 touchdowns, 27 defensive touchdowns. Yeah. Yep. No, I got 49. You got 39. Yeah. Well, hey, I'm a sponge. Alright.
When you go to pick your players on offense, you go to what says, I think it says like community picks. Hold on, shit, I'm gonna show you right now. I'm getting to it.
Yeah, I'm about to draft. I'm about to draft me another team. That was my second loss. Yeah. Which one you use?
Here in the first few
picks, get my quarterback.
Oh, I tell you, you're not going to get too far in this competition.
Eliminate the bad throws.
Superstar or two, and this guy no question that this guy's going to grade out as a huge impact over what was there before. Yeah, that's the kind of guy who can elevate that entire unit. He's a very talented addition.
All right.
Still some big holes remaining to be filled. Here's where you may have to go after a lower-rated player just to make sure you get coverage in all areas. Options here on both sides of the football. It's pretty much of a coin flip if you ask me. This is a pretty telling pick here. Do you go for a big bruiser up front or get yourself someone who could be a difference maker at a skill position?
Oh, for real?
And these guys are going to get themselves a great player here, whether it's A, B, or C. And there's a pick that'll certainly help. Maybe not an impact signing, but you're not going to hit a home run every round. We've seen one Detroit Lion be selected so far? Could another be far behind?
Right.
And now is where you need to make these last picks count. Time to fill any holes you can before it's too late. It's the age-old question on draft day. What's the bigger need, offense or defense? Boy, you can't go wrong with anybody out of this group. Definitely some options with this pick. Do you take a skill player here or get yourself some help up front?
See, this is how it's gonna be a champion. We might fall down, but we never run. You wouldn't need it if you knew what we overcome.
And don't pay attention to the score. You don't pay attention to the score to the fourth quarter.
Or you could be left with some real holes on your
Yeah.
roster.
Yeah, you gotta play your game. You worry about the score, you ain't gonna play your game. Yep. Yep. Just play defense. Trust your defense. Yep. Hold on, I'll be back though. I'm gonna go get something to drink. Right. I'll be back though. I'm gonna get something to drink. Right. Don't worry about the score. You know you got to score. Don't worry about the score. Yeah, play your game. What's the update? Alright, let's see if I can get me a win. Hey, what time zone you in? What time zone you in? Oh, California. So you 3 hours behind me.
Something like that, man.
Yeah, it's 2.
He's gone.
Yo, what's up? Alright. Okay. You good. Yeah. Yeah, you don't turn many. You blocked the punt yet?
Thank you. It is indeed time for a draft
You blocked the punt yet?
matchup in what is set to be a great draft champions matchup.
No, you blocked the punt.
And gone with Charles Davis, and these guys should have a huge impact on the outcome
Yeah, me
of this
too.
game. They're ready to roll. We're ready to roll. Let's roll. And it's the birth of a new club as we're underway in Draft Champions. Here's Robinson. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
D-Money.
First down, Mariota. And this complete to Henry over the middle. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Nigel Bradham brings him down.
Yeah.
Third and short yardage. Mariota. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And a gain there of 11 yards. And the offense lining up first and 10.
I heard so much about the offense Marcus Mariota ran while he was at Oregon, about how people were just wide open, how he couldn't fail to hit them. They always said the same thing. He sure as heck didn't miss them very often. Very accurate, even on short throws.
Yeah, he looking for Funchess, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
When we talk about Akeem Talib, technique is not the word that comes to mind, but don't worry about that. This guy anticipates as well as anyone in the league, and he did just that, picking off another pass.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
And that's the kind of pass that adds up over time, Brandon. You may not have picked up a first down there, but if you keep chipping away at it, eventually big plays may result.
From midfield, Elway.
Fires
one that's intercepted.
Pick 6.
There he goes, right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick.
I just do one.
Touchdown.
Pick 6.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
You mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation
Right after I
mark.
caught a pick from him, threw a pick 6 right there.
I like it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions in this drive, and they'll probably help him.
Don't tell me I invested all these picks in offensive line and y'all ain't gonna block.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they
get it together now.
Good for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And this one complete right side to Funchess. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. 3 yards left to grab here on 3rd down.
All right, okay.
He'll come out in the pistol. Elway now looking to throw on 3rd. Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
So here we go. Elway on 4th down. And he comes back with one complete. It'll be a pickup of 12 yards. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
Not only is the slant route really difficult to cover, it's a real staple play for an offense on a 4th down because
no, you did beat me.
Get the ball in the hands of the quarterback right to the receiver.
Yeah, you did. Oh my God, a fumble. Yes, you beat me. You beat me 13-7. I just fumbled. Lamar Miller, my running back, he just fumbled. Just ran the ball, he got 8 yards, then he got hit, fumbled. That what just happened to me. But you did beat me though.
Stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready, and above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
No, I'm saying you said that you didn't beat me.
A guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter. Because he has such great skills, you want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
Oh.
He's in the slot for the catch.
But we always talk about good down and distance around offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, let me just...
And he lost the football. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. And a fumble last time. All security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
So many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Caught left side by Funchess. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. And now a 1st down following that long gain. Throwing now, Elway on 1st down. It's caught by Funchess. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's San Antonio football here to begin quarter number 2. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On 1st, they'll throw with Elway. He's got time in the pocket. To the right side, it's Kelsey. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
What quarter y'all in? What quarter y'all in?
On 2nd down, here's Miller. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And that's going to go as a loss
again,
yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackle.
Anything I can do to help.
They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for last yardage.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Miller, the lone setback. Here's Elway to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Travis Kelsey, a 5 touchdown. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
All right.
So we're right back where we started, all even.
What do you see that I can improve in my D though? Like a flaw in my D.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. New York set to take the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown.
What's that?
That's a no-no.
My vision.
They do hear this go around.
A big no-no.
Okay.
Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and no big catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
Jordan Reed was the intended target. And that'll
You keep trying that play.
Getting credit for batting it
Gonna be another pick.
Unable to come up with the interception, and sometimes that joke does come true. Guys are on defense for a reason. Maybe their hands aren't quite as skillful as the guys on offense, but a lot of credit on that play for just knocking it away. Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. On third down, Mariota. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Well, I've got to give him some credit there. He tried to sell the out route, tried to sell it hard. And as a receiver, what you're really trying to do is maneuver a defender inside to give yourself a little more cushion breaking to the out. But how about the defender reading it really well, not buying the fake or the maneuver inside, and getting to the sideline and helping break up the pass.
37 yards on the punt with no return. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it?
There you go,
Which
Miller.
team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Benjamin with it over the middle. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Quick pass play there on the slant, Charles. Works out well for the offense.
The offense loves it. The defender hates it. Hard to get through the body of the receiver to get to the football trying to cover a slant.
Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards on the pickup, and that'll be good enough for the first.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his fifth catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now Elway. And it's caught. Touchdown.
I just got one too.
Devin Funches. An 18-yard touchdown grab.
Yep. Right when you said it.
And that touchdown
Now I'm winning 14-7. 30 seconds left in the second quarter.
See on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. This will be fielded at the 6. So quick on the spin. He's spinning, man. He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And Reed with it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And right side, Henry's got it. A nice gain at 21.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up.
I'll let you get a field goal. Can't let you get no touchdown. In the 30 seconds I left you.
He's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Here's Mariota. Caught left side by Funchess. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
Really good job by the offense there. Every second counts right now. So for them to get out of bounds and save some time, that's a nice move.
A first down throw for Mariota. He couldn't quite hold it.
Take a field goal.
Ball pops out, incomplete. Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end is going to be a favorite target. Couldn't hang on.
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own head because they
5 seconds. You on the 11-yard line. And you gonna still go for it? Okay.
Final play of the half here, Mariota.
Oh, good shit.
Touchdown, Jets. Emmitt Smith as time expires in the first half. And the Jets are an extra point away from
He just got a touchdown on me. To his halfback.
So thanks
yep.
to the late touchdown, it's a time. And apparently that's all, Larry. So much for the halftime report.
14-14.
We're ready to get to the third quarter.
Start of second half. I hate I gave up that touchdown.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 40 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. So here they come, the road team now getting the football first to start this third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try to spark and maybe slow down the other side.
So here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect. But overall, you like
I don't give up a whole lot of points.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
To throw is Elway. Underneath for Miller. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it a second down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Here's a give to Miller. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
And there it was right in front of us. Today's NFL, these guys nowadays, they don't just eat up space. They try and get upfield and make plays in the backfield.
Now it's Elway. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. And it pops free. The
come on, JB.
The ball loose and brings up second down.
Oh, somebody watching me.
They come out 5 wide.
So somebody watching me.
Again on second and 10, it's Elway.
Oh, I don't know who. I just know I've been broadcasting for about 2-3 hours. And now somebody watching me.
Zone coverage, which means you just have to find the open
got it everywhere.
in between defenders. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Caught. Kelsey, left side. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. From the red zone now, Elway on first down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
But it appears
I
they're
got a comment too.
defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside. Now that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
This is Miller. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage,
That's how I be.
confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I like to keep carrying it, thank you.
So they brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Lamar Miller, a 5-yard touchdown run. And his guys are going to take the lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, quit.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked,
Damn.
well run.
Damn, no.
6 points.
I missed my extra point.
Boswell now to kick
No.
it away after the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game, a chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
They give them 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Back now in Nashville, it's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
The defensive coordinator came into this game with a plan to get to the quarterback with whatever type of pressure is necessary. It's working to perfection for him today.
On 2nd down, Mariota again. Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And to the 40-yard line.
Don't quit, homie. Don't quit. It'll be over soon. Nah, I'm talking to the dude I'm playing. Well, he can't hear me. I'm in a party, but...
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. On 2nd down, Elway. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
What am I looking for?
Get it to the 30 for a first. This is
what you mean? I ain't say nothing about trading.
Dancing to his left. It's complete right side to Benjamin. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
You said what?
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to
stop
them there, didn't they?
That's so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away
I don't know
from
what
getting
you're
that
talking
football
about, bro.
back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
A gain of 4 on the play, and it's a second down.
Oh, yes. Please. Help me out with that.
Again. It's brought in left side.
I'm in Virginia. I'm in North Carolina.
And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. And the offense here just looking to stay in bounds, complete the short passes, and put this game on ice. To throw is Elway. And this one complete right side to Funchess.
Okay.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Devin Funchess, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. New York set to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
A good pickup there of 20 yards. A good start there on first down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the linebacker, Michael.
Oh, you quitting, D-Money? Damn, homie. Good game. Final score. Dude quit. Final score, 26-14. Yeah, he quit. The game we were playing. See where I'm at now. Where I'm ranked at now. 228. See what he was. Oh, he was just a silver dude. Alright, I'm about to get on now, y'all. Y'all in the park? Alright.